Mhm. Hello, people. Hello. Ooh, it's been one of those days. I don't like how the light is looking. So let me see if I can bring that down some. Okay, that's better. Hey, these is for her field trip tomorrow. And she waiting on you. Hello, everyone. How y'all doing? What we're going to talk about today is Jupiter retrograde. Jupiter goes into retrograde on April the 10th, and it will stay with us until August the 11th. Now, you might feel the effect, but it's really going to affect these important signs, which is Sagittarius, Gemini, and Pisces. Y'all will feel it the most. When that means you'll be more inspired to grow, take risks the day, and going forward. So you'll be inspired to more like Jupiter rules the house of the 10th house, which is the house of power, growth, taking risks. So that means you'll be more inclined to, go for that job that you wanted to go for, or the promotion you wanted to go up for. You might be more inclined to ask someone that you really wanted to date, uh, out or whatever the case may be. Basically, you're going to take more risks. So if you was more laid back type personality, then you'll be more assertive during this time. So again, that will go into retrograde from April the 10th to August the 11th or 10th around that time. So it's around for 5 months. Um, so, like I said, Gemini, Sagittarius, and Pisces will feel it more. So I guess I'll be feeling it a little bit more because I have Pisces is in my rising. Pisces is my rising sun. So it's good for you to know who your sign is, what your signs are. We already talked about the natal chart in my other live chat video. How to get to know your data chart and knowing all your main 12 house powerhouses and where it affects you the most when it goes to this. Now, a lot of you might not have known about Jupiter retrograde because everybody was talking about Mercury retrograde and how it was affecting everybody in their lines of communication, rethinking things, going back to how life was back in past, or revisiting some things that you probably didn't get over, or you might not want to revisit any in the first place. But you know, you have to start somewhere. I always say Mercury retrograde wasn't always negative because it allowed you to, revisit things that you probably needed uh, to rethink about or to re-see again anyway. So that's where we are on that. So this is going to be Jupiter's retrograde, which is going to be a little bit nicer, a little kinder to yourself. You're just going to be more assertive in areas that you normally wasn't assertive in. So, like I said, the Sagittarius, Geminis, and you Pisces, you were feeling more. So I will be feeling that as well. Um, I would say just be nice and be kind and gentle to yourself. If something pops up out of you that you know is normally not like you, don't take it to heart or think that you are overreacting on things or whatever. Everything is in heightened anyway. We have the new moon that just happened on April the 5th. For y'all to know that the new moon happened on April the 5th. And it, like I said, if you had your ritual together for your new moon, or if you didn't even have a ritual, you can still kind of feel the effects of that new moon, and you can still set your intentions for the new moon. We have another full moon coming up, and I think this is going to be on April the 19th, April the 20th. It depends on what part of the states you are in, and that would be a new full moon for us. So you have another chance to set your intentions with the new full moon. Mm. Ultimately, with this Jupiter retrograde, you want to find balance. You want to find out what balances you, what makes you feel comfortable with you, and how you evaluate yourself and things and that. So you're not going to go within as much with the Jupiter retrograde. You'll be more just trying to find balance of who you are, what you want to do, what you have plans for yourself going forward. Um, if you have goals, write down your goals. It's always good to those and stick to yourself to your goals. You won't feel as tired. You'll feel real energetic. So if you got an extra boost of energy, that is why. Because Jupiter's in retrograde, it wants you to basically push forward, but at the same time, find balance. But achieve things that you want to achieve. Like if you already set your New Year's resolutions, you've really been up here slacking on it because we did go through Mercury retrograde. Um, and you wasn't really supposed to start anything new. You was really trying to focus on finishing things that you had already started. With this Jupiter retrograde, it's saying push forward. Go ahead and accomplish the goals that you already want to accomplish and set new ones and try to accomplish those as well, but find balance with yourself. So balance your work life, your your finances. I don't like to use the word budgeting because for the simple fact is that's a limited word to me. I feel like budgeting is limited. Um, I don't use the word spend either because spend ends with end. I use the words investing. So invest in things that you find that in the long haul will get you where you need to go as far as reaching your goals that you have set for yourself, whether it's short term goals or long term goals. Accomplish those at that time. So if you've been trying to work on getting your credit together, or if you've been trying to, decide if you want to invest with someone who, brought a business proposal for you for your entrepreneurs, then look at the details of it. And if it fits with you, I always say go with your first mind. So if it feels right, you look at the details, the numbers make sense, push forward with that. If it doesn't feel right, don't mess with it. Always go with your first mind. The second mind ends up making you rethink yourself, and then that's when your ego comes in, and then you'll talk yourself out of something that could have been a real good opportunity for you um, going forward. If y'all have any questions, you can hit them in the chat area uh, or whatnot. So that's all I have for you, far as the Mercury retrograde. I mean, not Mercury retrograde. I misspoke. Jupiter retrograde. If you have um, questions regarding uh, like healing tips, spiritual baths, or spiritual rituals, or anything like that, uh, and you don't catch this video live, you can always do the replay and leave me comments, and I do get back with you if you want me to leave you a personal email, and I will get back with you via that way as well. I also wanted to know how everybody did with the new moon. If they did do a spiritual, if you did do a spiritual bath or anything like that, or you did a little spiritual healing, or if you felt like you had a breakthrough on anything and you would like to share with anybody. I always say sharing is caring, and it's healing for yourself as others. Sometimes you got to hear things come out um, that will help you as well. Um, I will be updating my website. I will be doing focusing on that more tomorrow, as far as updating my website. As also, I will be listing my prices for healing sessions. Um, I'm real close to finishing my Reiki Healing Master certification. So I should have that finished within the end of the week so I can offer those services as well. Um, and that, I think that's about it as far as updates when it comes to the ASHAVON.com website. I also, you can also follow me on Instagram at astrologist underscore ASHAVON. I put up videos on there as well. If I don't have it on YouTube, then I have it on there as well. So you can follow me on that page as well. For the time being, I have took a break from Facebook. Um, I was just told that I needed to take a break, so that page has been deactivated until I move to activate it again. So I'm not on Facebook right now, but I am still on Instagram. For those of y'all who looked at, send me information regarding like, I did the video on how to bless your candles. Like I said, I do use herbs on some of my candles, but for this new moon ritual, I chose not to use herbs. I just chose to use um, 100% virgin olive oil. Um, and that is because that's just how I was led. So I didn't need anything except the olive oil to bless it. And especially when I was up here going for prosperity as my goal, for the one of my main intentions for the new moon was prosperity and abundance, and actually to just gain knowledge on what I've been going through, far as spirit moving me, or me receiving my messages, or my visions coming through. Because sometimes when you receive visions, they can be scary, especially if they hit home. And it's more part. It's already a lot, but it's even more when it hits home. When I mean like hit home, like your immediate family or someone that you are very close to, when you receive visions regarding them, uh, it takes a lot out of you, makes you drain, and then you have to disconnect, and I have to reground myself. So I have to do a lot of meditation when it comes to that. So um, I had to deliver some news that I received this morning to a friend of mine, and it's a real close friend of mine, and it was some news I really didn't want to deliver to her, but like I said, if you don't deliver the message and something happens, if it's something that can be preventative, I would rather be preventative and let her know at that time than to hold it in, knowing that it's something that can help her or maybe heal her or whatever the case may be, him or her, whichever one. But at this time, it was a female friend of mine. So it takes a lot out of you when you receive that. When you're an empath and you receive messages or you receive energy and you feeding off energy, you gotta disconnect. Um, and one of the things I've been working on is learning how to disconnect, ground, and making sure that my chakras are not blocked or anything of that nature when I do, when I do get something that I I take hard, like take to heart the information that I receive when I take it to heart. I have to basically know that this is my calling, this is what I was asked to do, so I do it, but at the same time, I'm human, so I care about the person, so I'm actually in heightening it even more, and my energy is in it even more because I am connected to that person. Um, like they're a part of my life. So, um, far as the manifesting is going for me for my new moon, I have approximately like 3 more days. And I said that I was going to receive a message and I would update y'all on that regarding that. I won't give y'all the details of it, but I will let you know like what steps I took to manifest what I know that I'm about to receive, and give you like tips on doing that as well because I know a lot of people are interested in like real success stories and not for people who have 1,001, a 1,000,001 followers who they feel like it's out of touch. Even though I feel like even the more followers that you have, the more in touch you are because I feel like when my subscribers have basically doubled within 2 days, and that to me is a blessing in itself. Some people might look at it as the amount of milestone, but I look at it as a accomplishment. I always try to look at things in a positive aspect and not a negative mindset. So I used to not always be that way. It takes you training your mind to actually get away from negativity and get away from, the self sabotaging of yourself and things of that nature to understand that if you want good, good will come to you. If you think bad, bad will come to you. You are what you attract. So you have to change your mindset to know that you deserve to receive blessings from God. So I always know that and always try to keep yourself from thinking negative. I mean, we all go through it, but once it comes in, stop it right in its tracks and rethink and say something positive instead of saying this is not going to happen. Say this will happen in divine timing, which it means, and we all know that means in God's timing, it will happen to you. It will come forth for you. Just because it's a no right now doesn't mean it's a no forever. It's just not the divine timing for that to come to pass and for that to happen for you. So that's all I have to say about that. I will be on live again, same time on Wednesday. That is this Wednesday, um, April the 10th. I will be on live, and then I would post another video up on Friday the 12th because I think that's when I would have. I know that's when I have that update for y'all as far as my manifestation, what I did during that time frame, how I got the time frame that I knew that it was going to come to pass on me, and things of that nature, and enlighten y'all on that. Um, so I will see y'all on Wednesday, April the 10th, with my next download at 8:30 Central Standard Time again. If you catch it on replay, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that you when you comment, it's all in love. I don't deal with negativity. Like I told you before, this is a safe haven place. So however you express it, if it resonates with you, that's good. If it don't, then it don't, and just leave that alone. Um, I'm all about positivity mindset, positive thinking, positive. vibrations, positive energy, high vibrations, and things of that nature. So no negativity, no judging will be tolerated on this channel. So until next time, you all, many blessings.